Welcome to lesson number 5. In this lesson, our company will find interesting information about internationalization. Some links are included to give a better explanation of some subjects. First of all, you must find clients in the market chosen. There are different tools at your disposal in order to find clients. You could assist to trade shows from your activity sector. You could ask for information and help institutions who deal with international trade. You could use internet and its specialized searchings, and you could get business directories. Probably you shall find other tools for searching client whose would complete the ones announced. Prior showing your products to your potential clients in selected international market, you must have determined your export price quotation. A good export price quotation is the one which includes all your expenses, must be profitable, and which is adapted to the international market that has been selected. This slide includes a link to price quotation, a calculation sheet that could help to calculate an export price. Filling the cells on the spreadsheet, it would be possible to calculate selling prices based on the Incoterm chosen. In international trade, it is advised to use the Incoterms, international commercial terms, in order to simplify sales negotiations and to avoid risks in the operations. You must agree the best Incoterm for every sale, taking into account which risks you could assume, which transport shall be used to deliver the product, which costs you could pay, and which obligations you could fulfill. This slide includes a link to what Incoterm meaning and rules. Incoterms 2010 is the Incoterms latest version. Such version includes 11 Incoterms and classifies them in 2 groups in accordance to the transport used. If your product has to be sent with a container into an international market, only FCA, free carrier, CPT, carriage paid to, CIP, carriage and insurance paid to, DAT, delivered at terminal, and DAP, delivered at place, are the ones recommended, even if the used transport is the sea transport. This slide includes a link which gives short descriptions of the 11 rules from the edition Incoterms 2010. When negotiating with a client, you must agree which shall be the method of payment. It is advised to choose a secure one. It is important to bear in mind if the client is a new one, if the market has state risk, and if it is an important sale. Cash in advance is the surest payment method, cheaper and easier. Letter of credit is another sure payment method, expensive and complicated. The other methods are not sure ones, but they are easier and cheaper. This slide includes a link to 2 methods of payment. Letter of credit. It is a guide which explains what letter of credit are, how they work, and when you might consider using one. It also explains the international rules that govern most letters of credit. Documentary collections. This is an explanation about what are international collections, when they're used, its process and important aspects to take into account. The agreement achieved with the client must be in writing. There are some legal terms that must state in writing, moreover an international trade where they are different international laws which pretend to be applied in the same sale agreement. In addition, it is recommended in order to have a proof about the agreement reached. When delivering a product to international market, the exporter must prepare all the documents required. The exporter is responsible to prepare the commercial invoice, the packing list, and the origin documents. His shipping carrier shall prepare the transport documents, and his customs agent shall prepare the customs documents. An insurance company shall make the insurance documents. The special documents will depend on the type of the product to be delivered. This slide includes a link to different documents used in the export-import trade: commercial invoice, packing list, origin documents, transport, freight documents, insurance, freight insurance, customs, single administrative document, SAD model. The international sales are without VAT. The tax treatment is different if the sale is within the UE market or outside. In the UE market, the exporter must keep the transport documents and must state in the invoice the customer VAT number. In the international market, the exporter must keep the customs documents. This slide includes a link to Value Added Tax, VAT, a website that explains the main activities subjected to VAT, payment, etc. The exporter must provide the goods with the compulsory documents. Such goods must be in conformity with the contract in terms of quality and quantity, and must be packed in accordance with the system of transport that has been chosen. The exporter must deliver the goods in accordance with the Incoterm and the method of payment agreed. It is recommended to be careful in the international operations, following all the steps established and being previously advised by expert consultants. This would avoid the risks you could find in international trade, and it would lead you to your professional success.